Hi everybody, I'm Garland Barrett, and welcome to the first edition of Student Spotlight here at Loyola. There's so much hidden talent at our school, but today I want to highlight Graf, singer, songwriter, and performer.
I have been singing since, before I can remember. I took voice lessons from, first grade all the way till 6th. And then I did every single talent show there was at First Baptist from 2nd grade to, 7th grade. And then I wanted to get more into playing my own music, so I learned how to play the piano in the 3rd grade. And in 5th grade, I took 3 years of guitar lessons. And I guess ever since I started singing, I never lost my passion for it. It became my thing. Everyone knew me by, oh, she's the one who sang the song in the talent show, and oh, she's the one who plays guitar. I have always been one who loved performing. I did act as a kid, and I was in all the school plays and all that. I just loved being on the stage, and I guess every time that I would have like a voice recital and I would get to sing a solo on stage. I got into writing about 2, almost 3 years ago, and I wrote my first song called Comparing Myself to Tracy, and I posted it on TikTok, so most of y'all know the words now. But after I wrote that song, I just fell in love with the idea of writing. It became my way of venting. I got everything out in it, everything I thought, everything I felt, everything that happened to me, I would write it down, which also makes writing very vulnerable to me because, putting this stuff out, everyone's going to be able to see directly into my soul. Everyone's going to see how I feel, what's happened to me, my experiences, and I ended up writing almost 100 songs because I just kept on writing. And I had my old voice coach. She started helping me write a little bit, and she was like, "Why don't we put this out? Why don't you actually produce this?" I was like, "Okay." I've just kind of gone with everything, and so like I said, I wrote almost 100 songs. I brought 20 of them down to this studio down in Grand Cane called Steel Records. It's right past Stonewall, 40-minute drive, and they said that they wanted to help me record my songs. They really liked them. So we chose 10, and we recorded all of them. They're all done. But the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to release one song every 6 weeks, because in order to do that, I can pitch one song to Spotify, and they can put it on editorial playlists, which will get me more streams. It's this whole process. I'm trying to understand it. Anyways, so I'll do one song every 6 weeks until I release the 10th song, which will be called Living. And Living is also the name of the album. And I'm going to release it in almost a story form. So whenever you listen to the whole album in order, it'll tell a story of my life in the order of which I felt these things. And then the last song called Living, it's almost like you take everything that happened to you and all your experiences, and it builds you into who you are instead of letting it change you. And you persevere, and you just start living for the person you are today and not holding on to the past. But yes, I'm very excited for my album to come out. It's my dream, like I said. It's everything I've ever wanted since I was 5 years old.
May has recently been working in the recording studio, and I'm so happy that I get to share with you a clip from her newest music video.
I knew it from the beginning, I would never be enough for your perfect expectations. I guess it was just my luck, but she's perfect in your eyes, complete opposite of me. Dirty blonde hair and blue eyes, she got you shivering your knees. Now
is the one who pushed me into starting to do music. Once she got me into it, it became my thing, no one had to push me to do anything. It's always been my passion, what I wanted to do. And my dad has always been there. He's always supported me, and they're the ones who have been along my side and taken me to record the album in Grand Cane, which is 45 minutes away. This is me just doing what I want to do, and I knew that people were gonna make fun of me for it. They already have, but realizing that, this is something I've wanted to do since I was 5 years old. Why would I let someone who has a little bit of impact, not even anything, decide, change what I want to do? So I went through that whole thing, then I just realized I don't care what other people say. Whenever you care about what other people say, it just kind of ruins your mindset. So I just set my goals, focused on my album, and I went for it. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I have time. I'm only 15, and I'm extremely lucky to be doing this at such a young age. But yeah, just don't care what other people think, because that's gonna be your downfall.
There's so much talent here at Loyola, and I'm so glad to be able to spotlight May. Thank you for tuning in to the first edition of the Student Spotlight. This has been Garland Barrett.